see what that's like.
Okay.
Tilt it this way a bit. There, that should be about right. Hopefully. Okay, so how are you feeling about today's lesson?
Good, yeah.
Yeah, good, positive, yeah.
Yeah.
Can you remember what we did last time?
It was a lot of the, getting used to the clutch control, steering, reversing.
Yeah, it was
parking.
in the car park, wasn't it?
Yeah.
A lot of that, and then we went to the quiet road on the industrial estate, didn't we? So let's just have a look at your log. When I find it in here. There we go. So yeah, so we went through the cockpit drill with you, clutch control, changing gears, observations. So you had good clutch control. You was managing good gears as well, and keeping those manoeuvres nice and slow. Yeah, excellent. What would you like to get out of today's lesson?
Just overall better. Depends really on what we're up to.
Yeah. Obviously, this is just your second lesson, isn't it?
Some more confidence with the vehicle, I guess.
Building up your confidence with the vehicle. How are we going to achieve that, do you think? Should we set a goal of where would you like to? At the end of the lesson, what would you like to? What would make you think, yes, I've done well there?
I'm not sure yet. Still the second lesson, so I'm not 100%, but maybe just some further better, stopping and starting, just a bit smoother with all that. And better steering maybe. Yeah. So would that be on the road, moving up and down, or would you like to go to a car park and do some more, maybe try some more bay parking and? Entirely up to you. Probably start with the parking, just get used to maneuver, keeping the manoeuvres slow, and then some road as well. Yeah, and sort of also how much help do you want from me with that? Do you want me to give you a full talk through again, or do you just want to have a go on your own at doing it? Do you want me to prompt you on things? Or? Just a brief talk through, and then move start to with a full talk through. So I'll tell you. I'll tell you all the sort of clutch down and. Which gears and everything like to start with. Okay, we'll start with that then. That's good. And so you want to build your confidence on that. And would you like to be able to do that independently by the end of the lesson? So I can say to you, maybe pick a parking bay and do a forward bay park? Yeah, probably, yeah. And we'll see how you get on with that. Okay, great, yeah. All right, I'll drive to the location then. Okay. Excellent. Nice day again, isn't it? It is, yeah. Really nice. I still keep expecting there to be loads of snow coming. Okay, so this is a closed junction. Yeah. Immediately come out, so that's why we have to stop at it. Left and right, left and right. So I'm going to creep forward a bit so I can see past the parked car there. That's it, and then we away. There's that middle mirror, left mirror when turning left. I'm in second gear, so that's fine for this corner. And again, this is effectively a closed junction because we can't see to the left, so clear enough anyway. So. Straight onto a pedestrian crossing, aren't we? So that's something to be aware of. Did I tell you last time? I mean, we've not done much on the actual road yet. What's the first thing we do when we pull onto a new road? No, I don't think we did cover that fully. But so whenever you enter a new road, check our mirrors. Yeah. Check our middle mirror first and our right mirror. That's just so we can see what's behind us, what's followed us onto that road, so we know what's going on. You know, a motorbike might have appeared. Yeah. Behind us, it might be in that mirror there, which is why we check it. That's what we're looking for. Yeah. Okay. So this is school area. So we've got an advisory speed of 20 miles an hour. Yeah. There are actually kids about in the bus, aren't there, as well? So it's always best to keep down to speed down. Yeah. So we clear that area.
So if you pass this school on a weekend, not on a school day, would you still stick to the 20 mile an hour?
Just to be safe.
Advisory? Yeah. Safe.
I don't see the harm in going a bit slower.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose other people possibly could get annoyed that you go so slow.
Yeah.
What would give you an idea that there might actually be something going on at
If the school gates are open.
Yeah, 100% mate. That's it. You've got it.
Then you know that there might be something going on.
That's it. So if you can see the school gates are open, absolutely keep the speed down to 20 mile an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. That speed limit on this road?
30 or is it 40?
What did you say?
I think it's 30.
Why do you say 30?
Didn't see any speed limit signs. I think that's just, and there's a sign there for 40 on the next road.
So that's going to change up to 40, isn't it? So so we've got lamp posts and it's built area, which will generally indicate that it's a 30 mile an hour. Unless you get the repeater signs on the lamp post, which will then tell you it's 40 mile an hour.
Yeah.
Pulling up to the junction here, so to the left, to the right, see it's clear to go now. Time off we go. Onto a new road, so what do I do now?
Check the mirrors again.
That's it, and mirror, right mirror, and away we go. Straight up to 40 mile an hour. Take the next left where that car's turning in there, so middle mirror, then left mirror because we're turning left, indicate. Slowing the car down on the brake. Keep back here so I've got a good view from the parked cars. You can see there's cars passing. There's two cars from different entrances waiting to pull out, which could be interesting. One's going right, one's coming this way, but he's come out first, so the other one's got to wait.
Yeah.
So they've got priority because we're going up to their side of the road. So I'm pulling out, nice and clear with the cars on the left. Do you know the distance from the parked car that you meant to keep?
1 metre or 2 metre?
1 metre from a parked car.
To avoid if they fling their door open.
That's it, yeah. You can't see if there's anyone in these cars, they're so close together, aren't they? So it gets tight here. He's waiting for us, so he stops, so we'll keep going. Slow down, it's a bit tight, he's got priority.
Yeah.
We'll stop here, well back. Okay, so clear for me to go. So do you want to go in the car park first or to the road? Just off.
Start with the road actually, I think.
You want to go on the road?
Yeah, just to get used to the speed and everything again.
Yeah.
Because a lot of it's clutch control for parking. If I get a handle on the clutch control again.
Yeah. So you just been kind to me there because I just missed the turning for the car park, didn't I?
That was also part of it.
I went straight and I was like, oh, I'm going to be going in there. And I thought, oh. It's fine, we'll get you going up, changing up the gears first then. And I'll straight line.
Okay.
So roundabout, middle mirror, right mirror. Looking to the right, that's where the danger is.
Yeah.
Nothing there. When we get to this position, the road before us. Yeah. Middle mirror, left mirror, signal. New road, middle mirror, right mirror. Stuff on the left here. What do we do first at this point?
It'd be out of gear and handbrake on, or handbrake on first.
Yeah, handbrake first. Always handbrake first. So I've got my clutch down, foot on the foot brake. Yeah. That's holding the vehicle. Handbrake on first. Secure the vehicle out of gear. Then we can relax our feet.
Yeah.
Car secure. Okay. So just turn it off and we'll swap over. So when we exit the car here as well, we walk around the back of the car. Okay, yeah. That's another thing. Because can you think why that might be? Why we don't walk around the front?
Well, because it'll be more visible to people coming along this road, and if the car rolls forward, I mean,
if you haven't secured it,
if you haven't secured it, it could.
Yeah, if the camber's forward, So you're right. In the first instance, they can see us clearly. The traffic can see us clearly, and also we can see them because we're not turning our backs to them. So that's why we walk around the back of the car. That's what when we exit in the vehicle. Yeah, good stuff, mate. Just hand you the key there. Anyway, just pop it in the ignition, but don't start it yet. I've just got to. This is the one to go. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Tall lad, aren't you? Pop that up as well if you need to. Yeah. Visor. And make sure the mirrors are seatbelt first. Oh yeah, seatbelt first. So yeah, just pop that on. Then we'll just go through the cockpit drill quickly. Can you remember any of the cockpit drill and the order of things when we get in the car first? So mirrors. So we've just got in the car. So literally, you've opened the door and you get in the car. What's the very first thing we check? Right, sorry, my brain just blanked. It's absolutely fine, mate. Like we've done it like with you once. So do you want me to go through it again? Okay. So we get in the car. Are the doors secure? Are they shut? All the doors are shut. So quick look round. Yeah, everything's shut. Everything's shut. That's good. Then we check the car secure. How do you think we do that? The handbrake's on, and this is out of gear. Yeah, brilliant. So when we start the car, so could they jump forward or anything? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, good stuff. Then you adjust your seat. You happy with that? Can you put your, I'm sure you can, can you press the clutch down all the way with a slight bend in your knee there? Yeah, is that all the way to the floor? Yeah. Yeah, easy? Yeah, comfortable? Yeah. Good. And then, now we've got our seat belt on and the seat's in the right position, then's the time to look at your mirrors, check you can see in them all. Clearly, can you see all of the back window in that one? Oops, you just need to turn the electrics on to the side once. So just once to take the steering lock off. That's it. You've got that was the electric chair, and then that's the electric order. Yeah. So at the end of this road, like last time we was doing before, when we was driving to the end, going up and down through the gears, we're pulling away from the side of the road first, away from the left, and then we get to the end, don't we, and then we can reverse into that side road. Okay, is that something you're happy to do? Yeah, I think I can. Yeah. How much help do you want from me with that? Do you want me to give you a full talk through to start with, or do you just want to have a go? I think. Yeah, I just have a go. Yeah. Yeah, you want to have a go first? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So car on. Check all my mirrors. That's it. So before we move away, do you want me to give you a talk through first, just to get you back in the Yeah, why not? Yeah. Okay. So we get the car ready to move first. So first thing, it's out of gear, handbrake's on. That's all good. So now we can start the engine.
Excellent. So now with our left foot, we press the clutch down all the way to the floor. Okay, and pop it into first gear. Okay, put your foot on the foot brake as well. So is that on? The foot brake, is it pushed down?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. So now the car's not going to go anywhere, is it? Okay, so now you can release the handbrake. Then we start our observations. Can you remember which side we start observations from? And where? When we're pulling away from the left?
Yeah, so right mirror, left, middle mirror, over my shoulder to check the blind spot.
We'll go through it again, okay?
Yeah.
So when we're stationary, we pull away from the left. The car's on the left, so we start our checks on the left.
Okay.
And we start out the back at that side, so we look over our shoulder there, out the back. And then we move it around this way to this mirror, looking out the front, middle mirror, right mirror. Then we look over our blind spot. Okay?
Yeah.
So we're looking to see if there's any pedestrians on the path or anything like that, anyone we're going to disturb or anything like that. No kids on bikes that are going to be flying out behind us. So as soon as you've done, so get the biting point, just find that bite, just bring that up nice and slowly. That's it, you've got it. Perfect.
Yeah.
That's it. So at that point, D checks out the back again. Let's just go around it again. Okay, that's it, that's enough out the back, see? Move around, this mirror, right mirror, over your shoulder. Nothing there, indicate right, and then start to move away. Bring that clutch up, so that's it, off the brake. You've got it, you've got the blind point. Well done. That's it. That clutch up all the way now. Cancel your indicator. And give it some gas. So just tap that indicator down one. Well done. Get a bit more gas. That's it, let's get it going. Nice. Okay, off the gas. Clutch down. Straight back. Yeah, you remember that well? Yeah. Straight back in second. Clutch up nicely there. Give it some more gas. And remember at the end we're going to just squeeze the brake, okay, into a smooth stop. You did it well last time. So off the gas, okay, check your mirror, look behind us, that's it. Okay, squeeze that middle brake, start, clutch down, that stops the car from stalling.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. That's it. So now we've stopped, into first gear, that's it. Help you with your observation. So just roll it forwards a bit further first. That's it. It's nice and steady. Clutch down a bit, a little bit slower than that. That's it. Clutch down and come to a stop. Yeah, well done. So we're going to go backwards now. We're going to reverse around this corner.
Yeah.
Alright, okay, so select reverse gear, clutch down, brake on, select reverse. That's it, that's running nicely, that has, yeah. So we get the camera pop up there as well. That does pop on if it's not fully engaged, if you remember. Sometimes it'll come on a bit before, so, but we know that's in, it's gone all the way back, we can see that. So from this point, we have to do our observations again, yeah?
Yeah.
So let's, if you start that side there, look, and then move around to the left, because we're going to go backwards, so check this mirror, and then you're looking out the back. Now you're ready, you're looking in the right direction, which you must do when the car starts to move. That's where the immediate danger is, behind us. So just slowly bring that clutch up and keep that speed down, try and control it. Bring it up to bite, that's it, off the brake. That's it, keep the brake covered. That's it. Slower than that. Now you can use these mirrors as well, keep looking right, okay. So slow it down now, clutch down and squeeze that brake. Okay, that's it, stop there, just come to a stop. Okay. So you can see the front of the car swinging out into the road.
Yeah.
So what we must do at this point is look over check over our right shoulder. That's it, see if there's anyone flying up. And it does happen quickly on this road as well, because obviously you've got the car park there for the business there. So we're just checking no one's, you know, if you see a car there, stop basically for them, see what they're going to do. They'll probably carry on. If they don't carry on and we can see them stop, then we can carry on the manoeuvre, but we'll see what they're going to do first. Okay, so when you're ready, that's it, quick check around again, looking out the back window in the direction of travel. That's it, well done. Okay, keep looking, keep it tight to that curb a little bit more. So slow it down a bit more, slow it down. See the camber of the road?
Yeah.
Starts to take the vehicle away, doesn't it? So that's why, but that was good control there. Nice. That's good, okay, keep going at that. Check to your right again, just to make sure. Keep that steering where it is, a bit further to there. That's it. Now straighten up, straighten the wheel. Come to a stop. That's good. So select first gear. That's So you can really feel that camber, can't you?
Yeah, it does.
Because the clutch is down, so that means you're going to have to control it on the brake.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's naturally just going to speed up when we've got no drive engaged. Okay, so we're in first gear. So again, we're on the left, aren't we? So now we do a quick check out the back again. There's no kids appeared behind us, so we check out the back this side first. So start on the left, quick check around. Doesn't have to take too long, as long as you've got good observations. And then we'll pull up to where the give-way line would be. Sort of see the line in the road, can't you? It's not as apparent today, actually, but that's it. Nice. Stay to the left a little bit. Keep that speed down and then come to a stop when you're ready. At the line. That's good. Nice control. Okay, so pop a right indicator on here. That's it. So at this point, when you're at a junction, we do a thing called POM. Did I say that to you last time about POM? No, that's fine. So we prepare the vehicle, we observe, and then we move.
Yeah.
So when we start going on the roads, what I'll be asking you to do is to actually, first we'll be stopping at the line like this.
Yeah.
But we want the car ready to move. So we'll be putting it into first gear with the clutch down, rolling up in first gear. So we're in first gear, then we've got the car prepared to move then.
Yeah.
Ready to go. And then we observe, we look left, we look right, we look left, we look right, see where this van's going. It's a nice Volkswagen van, isn't it? I do like them.
Electric van.
Okay, and then we move. So we've got the biting point.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you're ready, off the brake and on the gas a bit. Give it a bit of gas.
Oh no,
that's it. Clutch down. You saved it. Brake again. Foot brake on. Feel it roll backwards. You see, because we're on the camber. As soon as you miss it, but you saved that well. So what we want to do is we'll practice on the roadside up there as well in a minute.
Yeah.
When you come off the brake. Okay, you've got the biting point, so if you hold your left foot still with just a little bit of bite, just give it a few revs and that'll help the engine not stall.
Yeah.
So we want to hear the engine revving a bit. It's not going to shoot off as long as you can control that on the clutch. So if it starts to shoot too fast, keep your revs on, but just push the clutch down a little bit more.
Okay.
Okay, so try that and we're going to turn to the right, okay? So get that biting point.
So there.
Yeah, I'd say that's right. Then give it a few revs. Yeah, that's nice. See, it's holding already. Going back a bit. Clutch up a little bit. That's it. Just hold it steady on the revs. Turn to the right now. Turn. A bit more. That's it. Straighten up. That's it. And then foot down. Give it some gas. Go off the gas. Clutch down. Straight back into second gear. Give it some more revs. That's it. Let's go a little bit faster. So we're going to come to a stop just past this side road, okay? So off the gas. Okay. Mirror, indicate left. Clutch down, come to a stop here. So just come to a stop. Good. Nice. Excellent. So you've got clutch down, foot brake on, pop it into reverse gear. Something behind us. So we'll check over our right shoulder and then look all the way around. Cancel that indicator as well. Just up. That's it, you've got it. Just leave it. So it's because if you tap it up and then just a little bit, it will do that's more for changing lanes when we're on a dual carriageway or motorway. We'll come to that. Okay then. So, can you see how far away from the curb you are in that mirror?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just have a quick look. Yeah, that's a good distance. No more than a drain's width, which is where you want to be.
Yeah.
Okay, so which direction do we look when we start to move? When we're reversing? Out the back. That's it. So we do a checks around. Start over there. All the way out the back, and now let's start to nice and slowly reverse. Bring that clutch up. You've got it, I think, there. That's it. Off the brakes. Keep that brake covered.
Am I turning into this?
Yeah, we're going to slow it down a little bit more than that. That's it. Keep that speed down. That'll give you more time to do your observations.
So look out the front. Are there any cars coming towards us? No. That's good. So keep going like that. So you must keep good all round up. So keep having a glance out the front. Yeah. And again we're at that position again, so look over to the right, slow it right down, that's it. That's it, see? I'll tell you're doing a nice slow manoeuvre because those crows aren't even bothered by it behind us yet, they're still sat there eating that bit of bread. So it starts to take that steering off now, straighten up and come to a stop there, just stop there. See the curb coming in close?
Yeah.
Just turned a little bit too much. But we're in a good position here, aren't we, for moving off again. So pop it into first gear. That's it, and then we'll talk to the junction again. So before we do that, we're doing a checks around. So we're parked on the left essentially now. So we start on the left, look out the back, moving all around, over there. Yeah. We're going to turn right as we exit this junction, so pop a right indicator on. And when you're ready, move up to the line and stop at the line. Keep it straighter, that's fine. Boom, centre in. Okay, you can see clearly. Check left, right. So we've got the car ready, we're in first gear, so we're prepared. Now we've done our observations. Now we can move. So when you're ready. That's it. That's enough turning, that's it. You don't want to oversteer and start to take it off. Good. Okay, give it some gas. Let's get going. So off the gas, clutch down, second gear. Okay, more speed. That's it. Off the gas, clutch down, let it centre. Third, good. Slowly off that. Look, that's good. More gas. Nice. Okay, off the gas. Okay, start to gently squeeze that middle brake. That's it. A little bit more. Clutch down. Okay, handbrake on. Rest your feet. Yeah, good. Yeah, you're doing them gears well. Yeah, very good, mate.
Yeah, I thought I'd have more difficulty with gears, to be fair.
Yeah.
That's what I really struggled with in any other times I've been in a car, because my go-to instinct was to look down and make sure I'm in the right one. But yeah, that idea of like letting it centre before the next one makes it a bit easier.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So it just makes it a lot easier, doesn't it, letting it centre. Did the people you was with also tell you not to look down at the gears?
Yes.
They did? Okay, yeah, that's good.
I just had a difficult time with it.
No, you're doing well. No, that's good. Well done. So we've done that once. That's one manoeuvre.
Yeah.
Do you want me to keep prompting you on what to do? Do you think, or...
I mean, it's useful.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm finding it useful.
Yeah?
Just remind us every now and again if I've skipped a step.
Okay, well, do you want to have a go on? I mean, I'm happy to keep prompting you, giving you like a full talk through on what to do. Or I can, you can have a go yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah?
That works. So it's the manoeuvre, pull up at the side, and not do the roundabout, and then
we'll not do the roundabout.
Reverse and then turn back.
So you want to be stopping a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
Because we're getting a little bit near to the roundabout.
Yes,
there, so we just want to just slow it down before that. So part of the manoeuvre is we do the mirror. This one we come up to a stop there.
Yeah.
It's mirror, signal, position, speed. Okay. So before we do any manoeuvre, pulling up on the left, the first thing you do is check your mirrors. So that's your mirrors. Then you do your signal. Okay. And then you bring your speed down.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll be touching the brake lightly at first, just to let everyone know that we are going to be stopping.
Yeah.
So some people might think we're going to go further to the roundabout. So what we do, soon do it nice and early.
Yeah.
Shall I give you just one talk through on it, just so because we haven't done much of that, have we?
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
Okay. I'll do your talk through that, so we can just bring it back. I'll just to show you the time in both.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you're ready, I'll let you handle this manoeuvre. So we want to be in, which way we're going first?
Oh.
There we go. So it's foot brake on, yeah, that's good. And we'll be looking, good. It's not quite in gear. Can you hear that grind?
Yeah.
Okay, foot brake on. That's it. Good. So keep it slow, no faster than that. Okay, use your mirrors as well. Stop it there, just come to a stop, because what are we forgetting?
I checked over the shoulder.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Okay, yeah.
It was maybe a bit too short on the check.
So slow it down even more than that. I know we're rolling, but slow it down to do that check, okay. That's good, continue when you're ready. Could use your mirrors. Good. And slow it down.
Yeah, it's like that.
Yep. So at this point, it's attacking me. It's flown in the window. So when we come to this reverse mirror, this camera, that's really the only time we want to be looking at that.
Yeah.
Because it can give you a good indication of where the back of the car is. Yeah. But you're doing well not using that. I can see you looking at that, which is brilliant. Okay. Yeah, excellent. But that, just a little glance at that, see how far back we are. So we could have gone a little bit more, but do we need to?
No.
No? We're good. Excellent, mate. So when you're ready, so
into first.
That's it. So we're on the left, so you start that side first. Yeah, that's it. So at the end of the road, we'll be turning right.
Yeah.
That's it. Clutch down, brake on. You've got it.
Yeah. Did I save it or no? I didn't.
No. See the lights come on, so that gives a good indication that the engine's stopped.
Yeah.
Ready? Get that biting point first. So give it a bit of gas as we turn. Keep turning. That's it. Nice. Start taking that off. Yeah. Better. Essentially on a new road now, so
yeah,
that's it. Well done. Bit more gas. And then we'll stop just past this turning on the left.
Okay.
Okay, so indicate. Sorry, mirrors. You've got it there. That's it. Yep. So, I'll be honest with you, that was my failure there. I was thinking of other stuff as we was going along there. Yeah. No, but I should have started that further back then. I should have started instructing you on when to start indicating.
The indicate is awkward because there's the turn in there, and I don't want people to think I'm making the turn.
Well, that's it, exactly. You're dead right, yeah. No, you are right, yeah. That's it. So, we could have stopped a little bit sooner again. We've come a little far past it. But yeah, pop it in reverse. Good. Okay, back. Keep it slow, slower than that. Remember to look out the front, see what's coming. Okay, there's a car coming this way, so come to a stop. That's it. Because that bonnet might swing out too far, so we don't want to frighten them, do we? So, okay. So keep using this mirror as well, so you can see where the curve is. Okay. Over to your right. Just look out that right, that's it. Straighten up. Start taking that off now. Can you just stop there? So you can see the cars going we're going to start ending up going towards that, we are going towards that
Yeah.
curve, aren't we? So just want to start taking that steering off a bit sooner, just slowly. You were doing well up to that point, then you just put it on a bit.
Yeah.
Kept going around to the left at the back. Okay, so pop it into first gear. Okay, at the end of the road we'll be turning right. I know it's not a busy road as well, this, but we should also mention that if it does get traffic coming along it, can you remember what we said about when it's safe to pull out onto the road?
Yeah. I'm trying to think of the right word, but I'm not 100%.
It's alright,
Yeah.
it's no trick, it's not a trick question, you know. It's just, what they say is if you can walk across, you can drive across.
Yeah, okay.
But learning when that gap is safe, that comes with experience,
Yes,
basically.
yeah.
The more you do it, the better you'll get at it. So if it does become busy, if you're happy to, you can just sort of say to me, you know, I'm looking at going, or I'll go after the blue car or the red car, and then I'll confirm either yes or no. Okay, so as we move along, as the lesson progresses, that's probably be a good idea to start with. Okay.
Okay.
That's happy. If you're happy with that, okay. When you're ready, we'll be turning right at the end of this road, or turning.
Okay, yeah, no, it's the island.
That's it. Okay, on the gas, from that gas, and just pull up on the left, just down here for me. That's it. So check the middle mirror left. That's good. Okay, so we're in first gear. Leave the handbrake off.
Yeah.
So you've got the foot brake on. That's fine. So I just want you to practice coming off as if we're at a junction. Okay. So just practice giving it a bit more gas. So just find that biting point. Okay. Are you happy for me to do your observations? It's just to simplify it a bit. So I'll just look around and check that. Is that okay?
Yep.
Okay. That's good. So come off the. Have you got the biting point there? You have. Yep. That's it. So come off the brake. Give it some gas. More gas. A bit more. That's it. And then just pull up on the left again, just here. That's good. Stop there. That's it. So we'll try that again. Just get the biting point. Off the brake. Keep the clutch down a bit. Yeah, just down a bit. Give it some gas. That's good. Now bring that clutch up slowly. More gas. Give it more gas. That's it. Just trying to get you feel of the clutch a bit more, because you can control the speed with the clutch. So as the car pulled up in our little space, I was going to say, we're going to turn left into this junction. Turn it in, so it nose it down to the end there. Keep it to this side and come to a stop. Well done. Okay, so pop it in reverse. Okay, foot brake on. That's it. So I'm just going to back up a little bit as we are, and then we're going to try and do a little turn in the road just here.
So you back up, keep it straight.
Keep it straight, yeah. So looking out the back. Come to a stop, just there's fine. That's it, so into first gear. Okay, so we'll treat this as a turn in the road, which is what it is anyway.
Okay.
So we did a couple of these last time, didn't we? I think at the end there.
No, we just did the reverse and then.
Did we just do the reverse with you? Okay, that's fine. So turn in the road is a manoeuvre that you might pull into a road, it might be blocked for whatever reason, you've got to turn the car around. It's something you'll definitely need at some point when you're driving about, which is why we're still teaching. It helps with your manoeuvres, it helps with everything, because it's all clutch control, observation, steering. I think it's a really good thing to practice. So what sort of steering do you think we need in this position?
It'll be, I'm assuming we'd go turn right.
Yeah.
And if not fully possible, then back up and then.
That's it, like that's exactly what we're going to do. So
yeah,
we want to get out of everyone's way quickly as well.
You would not do this on a busy road, but
no,
you know. So we're gonna, as the car starts to move, we're gonna put it into full right lock. Okay, so that's all the way over as quickly as you can. And we're gonna move the car over that nice and slowly as well. So they've got camber, haven't we? So the car's gonna roll anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
So all you need to do, keep the clutch down and just lift off the brake and control it with the brake as it starts to move. Put it. That's good. So you swing the clutch up a little bit to keep it rolling. That's it. Now start to take that lock off. That's it. So you can go a little bit further forward than that. So it, start taking it to the left now and then come to a stop. So now we pop it in reverse gear. That's it. So now, which way are you going to turn the wheel now when you start to go back? Yeah, good mate, good. So excellent. So we check around again, do our observations. Again, we're moving backwards, so that's where you look as we start to move. Keeping that. Definitely need the clutch now, don't we? Because we're going uphill. Yeah, that's good. Good control. So we're speeding up now. So clutch down, brake. Nice, very good. Into first gear. So we're going to pull up to the junction from this point, okay? So we're a little bit tight to it so we're going to have to come sort of out and up to it in a smooth motion. So you're doing pretty good with your steering, so let's see if you can. That's it. That's it, that's enough steering, that's it. So just oversteered a little bit, wasn't it, at the end there? You was aiming, that was going to be perfect, in the last minute you pulled it a little bit too far. Okay, so we've got that car to the right, Kineris engines running, we don't know what they're doing, so that's the first thing which we've got, that's our main concern, whether they're going to just shoot off or not. I don't, you know. So, what do we do? So we're going to be turning right here, so we want the right indicator on, okay? So observation, the car's in first gear, we're prepared.
Yeah.
Observation's done, and then you can move when you're ready. That's it. Give it a bit of gas.
Oh,
see. So it was a little bit quick off the clutch there. So you need to be just get that biting point just a little bit. That's it, a little bit less. Okay, foot off the foot brake. Give it a little bit of gas. Just gas. That's nice. Now very slowly. That's it. On that side. That was good. Moves lots more smoothly.
Yeah.
Just keep that gas on, it'll stop the car from stalling.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you're ready into second gear.
Right, yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah. Okay, so just past this turning on the left, we're going to be coming to a stop.
Yeah.
So it's mirrors, and it's looking at this middle mirror, left mirror. Wait for the indicator. Now, good. Slow it down, touching that brake, that's it. Starting. See, he's just decided to jump off the curb there, hasn't he? So now he's right behind us.
Yeah.
Perfect example of why we need to do the observations.
Yeah.
If he hadn't crossed there, we would have missed him jumping on the road, wouldn't we? He'd be there and we wouldn't have seen him. So if we put it in reverse, just looked in that reverse, we'd be straight into him, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
Bang, like that. Potentially, you could even kill him if someone did that.
Yeah.
I mean, that it's, you know, you sort of raise your eyebrows at it, but that is worst case scenario. If we don't look out that, look over a blind spot, you'd miss him.
Yeah, because he did go straight into the blind spot,
and potentially we'd hit him. Okay, and he's got right of way. You know, well, you know, he's got priority over us from he's on the road, so we should have seen him. So what do you think the consequence of that would be if we hit him?
At least injury.
Yeah. What about yourself? What would happen to you as a driver?
I could panic and make it worse. It's not great for me.
It's no, not at all. So think, for example, if we hadn't spotted him then, you'd have looked in this mirror only, and possibly even that maybe hadn't checked your blind spot over there.
Yeah.
Which could definitely happen. You've hit him. Okay, he's gone over badly. Potentially he's dead.
Yeah.
Okay, how's that going to look for you? What do you think would happen after that?
I could lose the license.
Yeah. And what else? I mean, I've killed someone, so I'm not going to do good mentally.
No, exactly that.
And I imagine I could probably get in trouble with the law for...
Oh, 100%, yeah, 100%. Worst case scenario, you'd go to prison.
Yeah, the police are involved with
absolutely
with my fiance's crash.
Yeah.
Because of how much at fault the other driver is for pulling out on a junction when there's a car coming.
Yeah, 100%. So easy. It's the easiest way to get in trouble.
Yeah.
For, you know, you could be the nicest person in the world. If you do something wrong like that in a car, it's bad news all around. Your whole life can change. Yeah, you could be done for potentially death by dangerous driving.
Yep.
You know, you haven't looked, so therefore it's dangerous. And yeah, prison sentence. Yeah, lose license. Yeah, everything goes wrong. So doing these observations, that's why it's so important. Okay, so when we're ready, so we're on the left, aren't we? So we're going to check around. That's it.
There's someone out at the back of their car now.
And that's it. Yeah, he's got his door open, so we'll have to be careful of that. We'll have to. So we're going to have to be tighter to this curb as we back around, aren't we? So we're not going to harm him. And remember also to be checking at that turn point, slowing it right down. So keep it nice and slow. So we'll start observations. We'll start looking over it. You've seen him. That's it. The car's ready to go. We're prepared.
Oh, he's getting back into his car.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's on his phone. I can see that.
Okay.
So check your blind spot. That's it. You've checked around now, looking out the back as we start to move, nice and slow. Slower than that. That's it. Okay. Start turning now. Bit more turn on there. That's enough. Now you're going to start taking it off a bit now. Look out that window, remember. Take it off more. More to the right, more. Come to a stop there. That's it. So we need to take it off a little bit faster. There's nothing coming that way, is there? So pop it into first gear. Okay, so just wait to see where this guy's going. He's indicating right. See, did you see his indicator?
Yeah, he was indicating well.
He was indicating to go up there, wasn't he? But
yes,
come off here.
He's just pulled off.
That's why we don't trust indicators. His road position, we could see he was going to come this way, couldn't we?
Him veering towards.
And that's how you've got to learn. That's experience as well, to read the car, like the body language of the car. Because see his wheels start to turn to come this way, but he's indicating to go that way. So if you was at that junction and you were just thinking, oh, he's indicating, we can pull out, you know.
Yeah.
But don't trust indicators. Just you need to use the car's wheel position and the position of the truck just to see where they're going. Anyway, yeah, we're good now. So just follow that curve back round to that way for me.
That way?
Yeah, we're going to just turn left. That's it. Okay, let's start from that position. Okay, hold it there. So can you see the curve in the mirror there?
Yeah.
That's good. Okay,
into reverse
gear. So we'll just try and control our line around that curve a little bit better. Keep that speed nice. Check over that right shoulder again. Good all-round observation. See these guys coming? We don't know where they're going, so let's just stop here.
Yeah.
Well spotted.
Okay, come behind.
Yeah, that's it.
Where I was going.
That's it. And they're on the road. They've put the feet on the road, so now they've now got priority. That's it. Another instance there, same as before, wasn't it?
Yeah.
If we'd have missed that, we'd be in trouble. But yeah, you spotted it straight away and stopped. Good. Okay, yep, that's a good position, so you might want to just keep going as you are, but you might want to just start. So keep following that curve line, but also keep checking to the right.
Yeah, because there's a person.
And behind as well, look behind as well, you must look in all directions. So how keeping your speed down really helps.
Yeah.
That's it. Looking at this curve again. Okay, we're about level with it now.
I think so.
So the wheels are still turned a bit in that position, aren't they? So you just want to turn the wheel to the right a bit. So if you keep going backwards as you turn it as well, you can go back a bit further. So that's it, brake. Now we're rolling in the wrong direction. Getting out the back again, that's it. That's it. Good control.
Yeah.
Yeah, much better, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And you kept to that curb as well. It's just smaller movements with the
Yeah.
steering wheel, wasn't it? Smaller adjustments, and that was really nice. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well done. Well done. So you're doing well. How much support do you want from me? So we'll do that again. What we've just been doing. Okay.
So down to the end.
Then we'll revert. I think that car's gone now.
Yeah.
If not, we can do a turn in the road again where we did before.
Yeah.
So you'll be doing that. Are you happy? Do you want any support from me?
I think I can give it a go.
Yeah.
On my own.
You want to have a go? Yeah. I've got the dual controls. Obviously. They're
Yeah.
coming back and they're just out for a nice lunch. Lunchtime stroll in the sun. So we're in reverse gear at the minute. So when you're ready, get the car ready. And,
Just let them go.
yeah,
by.
that's fine. Yeah. Good mirrors. That car's still up there, isn't it?
Yeah, so it'll be a turn in the
yeah,
road.
we'll turn in the road and that left turn. Yeah. Okay, you want to be slow in indicating. Yeah, that's it.
And then it's
So, do you want to bring the car round a bit more into a slightly straight position to start the manoeuvre? That's it. So, that'll do. Okay, so a little bit late on the when we was coming up to this junction there. It's just a little bit late on your mirror check and your left indicator.
Yeah.
There. Must be sort of quite a lot before that.
okay.
So it just gives anyone behind us
Ample chance to,
yeah, just to see what we're doing. So yeah, but apart from that, it wasn't bad, mate. Wasn't bad. So we'll just back up a little bit more, so we've got a little bit more room. That's sufficient. That's good. Watch the curb. Just nudged the curb there,
Yeah.
didn't we?
Yeah, I wasn't quick enough on the brake there.
Yeah.
A bit.
So just sped up a little bit for us there, so that's why you just got to keep it nice
Yeah.
and slow. Give yourself good observations when you saw that car coming, didn't you?
Yeah, I was
Wait and
keeping
see
an
where-
eye on where that was going.
He
before I
might pull down here.
Yeah. A bit quick on the brake that time. It's too slow or too quick.
That's all right. It's good enough. It's not. We're not jolting, are we? We're not.
Yeah.
You know.
I know how badly it can
Yeah.
jolt.
more practice. This is like your second time out, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you're doing really well. That's it. It's a stall. So we see the lights on. So that's it. Well done. So maybe just give it a bit of gas as well, like we was practicing before, and control it with the clutch. It's all right. So we're going to have to turn it quite a lot more here, aren't we? Because we're a bit of an angle to the road. So find that biting point. A little bit of gas. That's it. Nice. Take it off onto this side. That's it. Okay. Give it some gas. Pull up on the left and down here. Good position. That's it. Handbrake on. Nice. So cancel that indicator. That's it. Just a little bit too far. So what that's for is...
Yeah, it's for how you hold up and just then...
It's, so if you're on a multi-lane carriageway, dual carriageway, anything, and you're overtaking traffic, you would just give it a little. You don't even have to tap it up or click it. You just do that, and it'll just go for
a couple blinks,
a few
so
clicks,
you can...
and then you're in. Then it cancels itself.
Yeah.
So that's what that's for. It's easily overshot. I can understand why you're doing it, but the more you get used to it, it. So you've pulled up, nice distance from the curb. You're getting really good at that. Yeah. Every time you've smashed that easy. Yeah. Well done. Yeah. Would you like to have one more go at this little run?
Yeah, why not?
And then we can do some manoeuvres in the car park like we originally planned.
Yeah.
And then,
So
okay, then.
should I pull up or go round the roundabout?
We'll not do the roundabout today. That's a really whole other subject.
Okay.
Roundabouts. So we'll reverse around this corner as we've been doing. Okay.
Yeah, so I'll pull up to the next bit, then reverse back in.
That's it. Yeah, like you did last time.
Yeah. Okay.
Really nice. All the observations. That you're doing really well at that. And then on the way that way, remember. Do you want me to tell you? What I'll do is I'll tell you when to start doing your
signalling,
doing your sequence. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And start slowing the car down to a walking pace for that left turn. Okay. Right. So when you're ready. So get the car ready. Yeah, get the car ready. That's it.
I think signal to turn.
Yeah, now
here,
definitely. Yeah. As soon as people know that we're not taking that turn. That's good. Well done. So slow it down. Remember to look in your mirrors as well, and then over your right shoulder at this point. So slower than that. Keep it in close. Just getting a little bit too quick. That was.
Yeah.
Just keep it slow. It gives you more time to do your manoeuvre, your observations. That's it. Look over your right again. That's it. Okay, so nice and slowly, because we still want to go back a little bit more, don't we? Try not to look at that too much. Keep using these mirrors. That's it. So we're rolling forward now in reverse gear. So brake on.
Yeah.
So why did you let it roll forward then in reverse?
I was just trying to straighten up and I didn't quite think about it.
Yeah, so we don't want to be doing that.
No.
Okay, not at all.
Okay.
So if we're doing the reversing, we do that reverse and then we come to a stop.
Yeah.
We don't let it roll forward like that. You was looking everywhere, but yeah, we don't want to be going forwards while it's in reverse with the clutch down, because we just drift it and then we're not in full control of the vehicle. Okay, so pop it into first gear. Okay, and when you're ready. So a bit more gas needed there, isn't there? So
Yeah.
just remember, just try and control it with that clutch as well. That's it, gas. A little bit too far over there again, didn't we? What are the dangers of doing that? A little bit of a swan neck and coming back towards the middle.
It's just I'm weaving, so it's not really.
Yeah.
And I can go over the line and end up.
Yeah, if there was a car coming the other way, maybe something like that. Yeah. Okay, so that car's gone now, so we can drive straight to the end.
Yeah.
To a stop. Yeah. Okay.
There's a few cars coming.
Yeah, well done.
And then reverse.
Yeah, that's it. Get the car ready. That's it. Okay, a bit slower. Slow it down. Slow it down. Too fast.
Yeah.
That's it. Then you're not looking over that shoulder either.
Yeah.
And what are the dangers of that?
Yeah, I could swing my bonnet over.
Yeah, if there's someone coming, that's it. So, I'll just let you finish this manoeuvre.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep going back a bit further. Start to straighten that, straighten it up, because we can see the car straight now. We're starting to go too far, aren't we? So we need to go the other way. Slow it down. Use that brake. That's it. If you just keep that speed down.
Yeah.
Loads more time to do everything. Okay. So we can go back a bit more. Let's try and straighten the car up in reverse. Okay. So we don't need the clutch, do we? Clutch down, brake on. So all you need to do is just lift that brake off a little bit and turn the wheel to the right a bit to straighten up. Okay, that's better. That's better. Okay, pop it into first gear. You've got the foot brake on, the clutch down. The car's not going anywhere. So there's a thing called the 4 S's when we're driving about, and they are: we don't want any other driver to have to slow down, stop, swerve, or swear. Okay.
Yeah.
So if they do any of those things, then we've caused them to do that. You know,
Yeah.
We've done something to either make them slow down, stop, swerve, or swear. That's what we don't want to happen.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's just something to keep in mind. And obviously, if your front of your bonnet's moving out and someone's coming that way, they might, you know, have to slow down, stop, swerve, or swear. Okay. So great. So when you're ready, we'll turn right at the end of this road. That's it. That's it, a bit more gas again. Let's practice that gas.
Yeah, I think it's just moving my foot from the brake to the thing. I'm getting in the biting point and just doing it a bit too.
You'll get better at it. So we just need to give it more gas and move your left foot off the clutch slower. Okay. So find that biting point, give it more gas, start to turn, more gas than that. See it juddering?
Yeah.
That's because it needs more gas on. Okay. So we'll pull over on the left just past these cars.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay. Don't rest your feet. So which mirrors did you check when we was coming?
Well, I went for all three, but when I was turning, it was these two.
And then that's it. So you corrected it.
I did these
fine.
two. I just also checked that one as well.
So what's the dangers of checking that one when we're doing it, pulling over to the left?
I'm not checking that one.
That's it.
And it's for pedestrians or any.
Yeah, I mean you corrected it. You checked this, then you checked the middle, then the right, but then you came over to the left.
Yeah.
So, what the danger of that is you're taking your vision off the direction of travel more than you have to. We don't need to look in that one because we're turning away from the danger. Anything in that mirror, we're turning away from it.
Yeah.
So when we're pulling up on the left, it's just your middle one and left mirror. Yeah, good mate. I think you've improved a lot there. How do you feel with that?
More confident, yeah. I mean, obviously, it's just getting the feet at the right speed. I think it just comes with practice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel better about gear changing, especially.
Yeah.
Like the car I've previously been in just had a little thing that would pop up when you need to change gear. I was getting a better idea of when I need to be changing the gear from the car as well.
Yeah. No, you can tell when to change gear with the sound of the engine. If it's, you'll learn that as we go along.
Yeah,
definitely. So, what speed do we? I'm sure we must. Did I discuss this before? What about the speed? What gear for which speeds?
I think it was like 1 is where I start. 2 is for up to 20.
Yeah, 2 for 20.
3 for 30.
That's it.
Yeah.
4 for 40, 3 for 50, so on, just simplifies it a bit there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so good mate. Yeah, we've done well with that. So that's just over an hour done, isn't it?
Yeah.
So obviously I'm trying to improve my instructing as well, which is why I'm recording this. So Sharon can just laugh at me. Hello. So one thing we didn't do at the start of this session was, where's your paperwork? I really need to bring you to the front. I don't know why I slotted you back in here. Here we go. So last time you rated yourself a 5 out of 10. Okay.
Yeah.
And your goal for this session was a 7 out of 10. Okay. So that was with your steering and your manoeuvres and generally everything that we'd been doing. So, is that still where you'd like to be at the end of this session?
Yeah,
7 out of 10?
Yeah, especially with like the manoeuvres into the bay as well, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Just a bit more control on keeping the car straight.
Yeah.
I think sometimes I'm finding myself forgetting where the wheel is in relation to the wheels.
Okay.
So it'll look straight here, and then they're actually turned.
Yeah. Okay. So so that's something you've got to keep in mind.
Yeah.
Where the wheels are as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're doing well. Absolutely. This is your second lesson, so I think you're doing really well. Really well. So just turn the engine off for me. That's it, and then just take the key out. Turn it back. It should come back even more. Try pushing it in a bit.
Oh, there we go.
You got it.
You got it. Push in and
yeah, you've got it. That's great. Right, so we'll swap over again.
Yeah.
So just check your mirror.
Yeah. The thing that they changed was the reach over to check your mirrors as you open to avoid bites.
Oh yeah.
I remember hearing about that.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, definitely.
You have to reach over with the other arm when opening doors.
Yeah, open with your left. Yeah, that can definitely help, because then you're naturally turning
and checking to
check behind. Yeah. So
there's a big problem with cyclists getting hit by doors.
Yeah, I had it happen to me. We didn't make contact with the cyclist, but years ago I was dropping in my lad. Did I tell you this before? I was telling one of my learners.
I don't think so.
No, so I was dropping my lad off at the childminders very early in the morning. It was a pavement, and I passed a cycle on the pavement on the way up to the house. I pulled up on the left. I could see the cyclist still on the pavement in my left mirror. Okay. They're there. I'm looking. So I've turned to here. I've opened my door here, and at the last minute, the cyclist has jumped off the pavement onto the road to come around me. So as I've opened my door, they've appeared on the right here. Literally straight out from out, and they've had to slam their brakes on, swerve out. A lot of swearing at me and shouting at me.
Yeah, but you were the one that manoeuvred this.
They'd shot off the pavement, so yeah, if I'd have looked out the back, if I'd have checked, as I was getting, if I'd have been looking better, then yeah, I could have prevented that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's all down to observations, isn't it?
Yeah, my brother got hit by one when he was on a scooter going down a hill when he was much younger, and they just opened the door and he nearly took their door off.
Oh dear. Yeah, not nice.
Luckily with the scooter, the brunt of the thing was the scooter hitting their door, but it did some damage to the interior of their door.
Yeah, I bet.
Dear.
Right, okay. Approaching the roundabout, middle mirror, left mirror, indicate left. Slowing it.
Right down for the speed bump.
Yeah. So I'm moving out now to pass that truck.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got the car coming out there. But he knows where I'm going because I've already positioned the car.
Yeah.
Well, it plans. So now I'm looking at the roundabout. We want to keep flowing at roundabout. See, it's a van and a car. I'm slowing it down. Going straight on at this roundabout, so I'm not indicating.
Yeah.
So I've got room to go. Now middle mirror, left mirror, indicate left. Looking into the road here.
Yeah.
So now I've got to cancel this indicator.
Yeah.
Because there's a side road there. We don't want people coming out there thinking I'm going to turn in and them to pull out. So I'm looking into this road. I can see it's time. So nice and slowly.
Yeah.
Nice slow speed when we pull into new roads like that. Gives us time to react. Oh, there's a little cabin come up there. What's that doing there? It's interesting. Someone's setting up the office in the car park. Oh, that doesn't bode well actually. That might be a builder's cabin, so they might be starting to do up this
Yeah, I saw
the gym. Again, they might be doing it up. So
yeah, I think there's someone up there.
we're probably going to lose use of the car park soon, I would imagine. Which is a shame. But there's others we can use. It's just good because this one's completely empty.
Yeah.
Right, I'm just going to turn the engine off again and we'll swap over again, mate. Here's the key. Just pop it in the ignition, don't start it yet. My book. So, we'll do some forward bay parks, I think. We'll move in a good position to start those here. So, forward bay park, do you think it's necessary to signal when you're doing a bay park?
Yeah, if there's cars behind you and tell you that you're turning, moving, manoeuvring.
Yeah, so when you go in car park as well, there could be pedestrians about, couldn't there?
Yeah.
If it's a busy car park, you can't always see who's in the car, so there might be other cars, people in the cars watching you. So yeah, it can definitely indicate if there's people it's going to benefit 100%. What else do you think we have to do? So if we were doing a forward bay park into one of these spaces here, from here, okay, so we've stopped. I always advise you to stop the car before. That's your first. This is like your starting point. So you pull into a car park, you pick your bay, and then come to a stop. that will help you do your observations.
Yeah.
And get everything. You're not going to miss anything, see, because you've stopped. That's your starting point. So yeah, good all-round observations before we move off. That's again out the back, mirrors all around, over your blind spot, as if you're pulling away from the left of the road.
Yeah.
Okay. Same sort of thing. Indicator on. We'll be steering briskly into the bay.
Yeah.
So that doesn't mean moving the car fast at all. We want to keep the speed down to a minimum. Okay, so we can carry on with our observations and get more accurate steering into the bay we've chosen. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward, to be honest with you. So I think I'm just going to let you have a go at it yourself.
Yeah.
If you're happy with that.
So we'd be aiming for not the one on the end, but the one next to the one on the end, or
you choose. It's entirely up to you which bay. I'm going to let you choose the bay first, okay? So yeah, one of these on the right, obviously one of these that we've got here.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to see how you get on first with it yourself. There's no point me overcomplicating it. I just want you to get the car between the lines
into a parking space
and stop before going over the front line. So you see the line which separates the bays, the long lines from the front and the ones the other side.
Yeah.
Try and treat that as a wall. You don't want to go over that point. Okay. So when you're ready. Are you happy to do it all on your own to start with? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. So remember the handbrakes on, mate.
I don't think I did very great there, but I think
we'll see in a minute. Yeah. So.
I think that's in.
Okay, you happy?
Yeah.
Okay, so put the handbrake on. Okay, out of gear. Okay, rest your feet. Nice. So that's all secure. Just turn the engine off for me. That's good. Okay. Just pass me the key actually, because we have to have it out of the ignition room there. You got it?
Yeah.
Excellent. Let's have a look how we've done.
Yeah, I think it's a bit far over on your side.
You're in and you're straight. That's looking good. Let's have a look at the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That'll be fine on test. Yeah, yeah. You're straight enough. So that was good. A little bit near this side.
Yeah.
So would you leave it in that position if you was in a car park, leaving the car to go shopping or something like that?
Probably not. I would probably straighten up the wheels at the very least.
Yeah. Why would you straighten your wheels up?
To avoid anyone nicking them or having to avoid parking there, because they're also when I manoeuvre after the fact.
Yeah.
If I get back in the car after being shopping and I've forgotten where my wheels are, I could end up going somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And so yeah, 100%, mate. Yeah, you don't want to jump in your car and be rushing or anything.
Yeah,
I mean, you should never rush about in a car park anyway. But yeah, you don't want the car going in the direction you're not expecting it, because you could hit someone else's car. And the position as well, which we was mentioning first. So why would you not leave it close to that line?
It's harder for me to manoeuvre out from here if someone parks next to me.
Yeah.
They can't get in their door, I can't get in.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. So yeah. For the sake of your driving test, that'd be a pass. But in real life, you wouldn't leave it there, would you? So yeah, well done. Yeah, that was a brilliant attempt, mate. Yeah, well done. So pretty much in one easy stroke there, you've achieved today's goal, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've done that on your own, independently, and you've parked. Yeah. So, shall we see if we can do it again?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you're ready, start the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we'll chat. So what was you going to say there? Should you
pull forward or reverse out, as if there's a car in front of me?
What do you think?
I think you're not supposed to cross the lines really, so I think it'd be better to reverse out.
Yeah. We'll reverse out of here, and it'll definitely help you as well. You know, you don't know, you need to get used to. There could be cars either side of you. You come back to your car, you might be boxed in.
Yeah.
Cars in all the other bays, it's dead busy. So which way are your wheels facing?
My wheels were turned. Yeah, I've lost track of where my wheels are.
That's why you always want to straighten up. So your wheels are like this at the minute.
Yeah,
they're like that.
So I need to
the
turn
right. So they like us to. We don't like to turn the wheel while the car's stationary because it causes more wear on the tyres and the tarmac as well. So we're in reverse. Foot brakes on, clutches down. Well done. So we want to go out straight. So we've got to imagine there's cars either side. So let's back it. I want you to back the car out so it's facing that way. Okay. And we've finished.
Yeah, my wheels are.
That's it. Nice and slow.
Am I turning the wheel the right way to straighten up?
Yeah, got out far because Why do you think that happened?
It's because the wheels were the wrong way.
That's it. And what else?
I let it go with the brake.
A bit too quick on the clutch, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Just shot back. That's it. Nice and slow. That's it. So it's got to come to a stop there. That's it. So this is where this camera, you're not using it, which is big plus, mate. It's where it can help you a little.
Yeah,
just a glance at it.
Yeah, there'd be a car there.
Say if there's a car, we've just stopped before that bay, which is ideal. Yeah, you can see it in your wing mirrors as well.
Yeah,
it's just an extra added bonus. We've got it there, so why not use it?
Yeah.
Okay. So now we want to be going in that direction a bit, but try not to cross the bays in front. Good, so just pull it up. Slightly oversteered, wasn't it? So what we'll do is we'll try and keep off the lines of the bays. We'll move it around and we'll come up the middle of those bays there.
Okay.
And then just pull up on the close to the left bays in that area. That's it. Nice, slow it down. Nice and close to these ones on the left, so bring it more, slow it down. See the cambers letting it roll away?
Yeah.
That's it. So just bring it over to the left, so you've got a good starting point again. So it starts to straighten up. So right hand down a bit. That's enough. Bring it back straight. So it comes to a stop. Okay, so when you're ready, shall we park in one of these bays? One of those ones. One of these two here on the right, yeah. So
going to keep an eye on this person crossing.
Well done, well spotted. Yeah, we don't know where she's going. We'll wait for her. We don't want to scare her. I think we're going to send her flying. Okay, mate, when you're ready. So we're in this left position, remember?
Yeah. And so it would be signal.
Yeah. So after you've done your checks.
Yeah. So I've checked mirror behind me.
So we start this side, don't we?
Yeah.
So we're more to the. So we'd start around there, looking around. That's it. That's it. And then indicator on. Then we can move. We know it's safe. Nice and slow.
Yeah,
yeah, I can get a bit more space in, but I'm not 100%.
Good. That wheel, that's it. Okay. Yeah, you turn it, that's fine. So, I think we're a little bit close to your side this time. Can you see the line?
Yeah, the line's decent.
So
distance.
it's in? Yeah, so good, well done. Yeah, well done. Yeah, that's good, mate. Yeah, you're doing well at that. So, we've had 2 tries and you've got it in both times.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's in, I can tell it's the front's in,
Yeah,
it's not over the
I
line.
find it is the forward bay parking is really helping with the control over the turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gives me a better idea of where I am.
That'll help with your junctions as well.
Yeah.
When we start turning in junctions and that kind of thing, which we're going to be starting very soon, I think.
Yeah.
Well, we'll start doing a bit more driving on the roads, I think, next time.
Okay.
I think you're pretty much ready for that. We can only do so much on that back road. Okay.
Yeah,
it's not
yeah,
long
that's fair.
enough to keep going. But you're doing well with your gears. Yeah, your steering's improving. Yeah. Well done. Yeah. Where do you think you are on your score today then?
Yeah, I think I'm closer to the 7 point that I'd want to be. Yeah.
I'd agree. Yeah, definitely. So you've done 2 of them. You've shown me you can do a forward bay park. Okay, as quick as that. I'm impressed with that. That's good. So would you like to try a reverse bay park?
Yeah.
Yeah. How much help do you want from me with that?
I think. Yeah, run through to begin with, and then try it on my own after.
So you want to give you a talk through to start with. Full talk through, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay then. So when we're ready, what we'll do is we'll. In fact, we can use that cone over there as a reference point for our reverse bay park as well. So we're going to back out of this